Hello, my name is Ezla Lewis, and I am the founder and creative director of Palacose. I've been doing Palacose for the past almost 9 years now, since May 2016. We started Palacose as a clothing brand, which meant positivity, creativity, and belief. And one of the first things that we ever did was create a fashion show with like 5 t-shirts and jeans and like a couple of my friends that were down to model for free. And we used this museum called Buffalo Soldier Museum, and it was the perfect kind of time to do it. Um, the reason why I started the brand was because I worked at Hollister, and that was like my first inside job. I used to work as a golf cart boy when I first moved to the States, and uh, I just really fell in love with retail. I fell in love with the Abercrombie and Fitch structure. I fell in love with what had to go into place for fashion to kind of work, and I loved fashion at the same time. So, kind of understanding and learning about all those aspects, I was like, I want to have that too. And um, from that, I just kind of made different mini collections. I couldn't really only afford to make teas or like random little things here and there, sewing things in my bedroom or wherever the case may be. And then I started going to school for or university, and I really realized how much I understood my own vision and everything. So I left school, and I was kind of lost for a little bit, and went to California, and I made these Rose Van, the old school Rose Van shoes, and it was like a random little thing I made with me, and then asked my little sister if it's fire, and she's like, yeah, it's pretty cool, and I took a picture of it, and it just blew up on socials, and I think that was like the universe and God telling me to just keep going and do what your vision is that we've given you, right? And without that, I would probably be in the Navy now, and I wouldn't continue doing the things that I do. But from that, it just allowed me to have a confidence of designing things and making things and enjoying what I love to do, and to continue on the vision that I really wanted to kind of pursue, which was Palacose. Kind of years along that line, after around like kind of before COVID in a sense, I changed the meaning of Palacos to thank you for existing, and really kind of stuck onto that because I mean the positivity, creativity, and belief was great, but it was too wordy. But thank you for existing was the perfect way for me to design any product I wanted to design, either if it's jewelry or glasses or home decor or even still clothes. It was a perfect avenue for me to kind of explore these different product ideas and while still being a retail store. And I always tell everyone that's in the creative space, like at the end of the day, you're creative, but you're also retail, and you have to sell to kind of consistently be creative. And it's not about making money, it's more about being able to sustain your vision to keep on doing your vision. And at the end of the day, we all want to live out our dream and do our dream lives and everything, but there's steps and processes that we have to take to be able to do that. And I was so blessed and so thankful to work at the places I was able to work at and meet the people I'm able to meet and kind of learn from them all the time to make my vision for Palacos the best it could possibly be. One of the most enjoyable aspects of kind of learning how to be a brand or have a company or have your vision out there is really just making sure you believe in yourself more than anyone else believes in you. I mean, it's obvious, but it's also a real testament in time of that things do take a lot of time as long as you're doing the things that you should be doing or want to be doing to push out. And I'm always an advocate of putting out your ideas, and that's what Palacos is. And since the beginning, I've always wanted Palacos to only just be an incubator to allow other people to live out their creative dreams. And now, being 9 years old, we're kind of at that point in time of of actually being able to give these opportunities and being able to actually do the things that we've always thought about doing. One of the main, actually, pure reasons why I started doing Palacose also was so I can get more creative jobs, basically. And I would put Palacose on my resume for every single job that I've always done, and like it's like my creative portfolio, basically. But it got me the jobs I wanted, either if it's like social media management or digital marketing or graphic designer, whatever the case may be. Even though I was doing every single thing for Palacose, it was always for me to get these specific jobs, to learn from these corporations or learn from these businesses that I wasn't at that level of or wasn't able to go to learn. And I was able to actually learn, and my school was to be working for these, conglomerates or businesses or startups, whatever the case may be. And now seeing all that kind of come into fruition with Tadaima and being able to do it with my family and the people that I love and the people that have a keen eye to want to put out their dreams and visions, it makes it even more fun and even more fulfilling. It's gonna be so funny, like looking at this interview in 10 years to see it. And I'm excited to kind of see the growth on everything else, and just being able to really put out the message of thanking everything for existing, no matter what it is. If it's a product, if it's a situation, or if it's a furniture or a piece of plant, or the air that you were able to breathe that day. It's always rewarding to be able to feel true gratitude towards it, and that's why we're the brand that we are today, or in trying to become. Um, there was a story that my mom was telling me the other day. She was like, there was this little girl who told this old woman, "Oh, I love your glasses," and the old woman was just like, "Oh, I hate my glasses. I'm old. I can't see. Da da da." And the little girl was just like, "Well, I just said that because I think it's so cool that you got to live your life um, to the fullest. I'm gonna be passing away in like a couple weeks." She was like a little teenage girl, but everyone always is praying for or wishing for exactly what you have. So anything that feels bad, anything that doesn't feel right, or you don't feel like you're in the right position, you are in the right position. You're exactly where you need to be, exactly thinking about exactly what you're supposed to be thinking about at all times. No matter good or bad, it's something that you have to always appreciate no matter what. And that's what Palacose is. We're not just selling products. The products is just a fun part about it. It's more so the mission of making sure everyone feels that, one, appreciated, and two, appreciating life no matter what circumstances it is. And the product part is just the fun part that we get to design. That's one part that I love, but the other part is being able to spread that awareness at the same time. And I'm very grateful to be able to, you know, constantly keep doing it every single day for the past 9 years now, to, you know, fulfill everything I want to do, and fulfill all the needs that we want to get. I was talking about the other day, I was like, I still remember the first logo I drew in my math class of Palacose, and that was the first graphic tee that we made for that fashion show. And um, I think I might bring it back low key, but it wasn't that fire. But it was fire enough for me to be like, oh, I just wanted to see our name on a tee, and that really sparked everything. And especially in the era that we're in now, there's so many others doing it, which inspires me to keep on doing it. To keep on enjoying what I've enjoyed since the beginning of time, since I was like 16, to keep on doing it. And I'm 26 now, and kind of understanding things more and more, and always being willing to learn whatever life kind of gives me, or life wants to give me, or life allows me to experience. I'm not going to keep this too long, but I hope that everyone gets to continue to follow the journey of Palacose, and hopefully that you got a glimpse of what we're about and what we do, and what we want to do. And I appreciate everyone who's ever bought from us, whoever's came to our fashion show or our pop-ups, or or anything that we've ever done. I appreciate every single one of you. I truly do. And I hope you stay tuned to see this next chapter of our lives in Tadaima, and being able to support other people that's doing the same things I'm doing, and building a great community of great people and great creatives to flourish their own visions. So, arigatou gozaimasu. Christian.